everyone. It is Full Moon Monday. It's like Moonlight Madness, people. How are you today? Welcome to Monday. What is going on in your world? What are you and you, but most importantly you, yes, you, grateful for this Monday night? Tell me about your day and what you are grateful for. That is what I want to know on this Monday, the 18th of October, as we are just cruising through October. Tell me about your day and what is happening in your world. That is what we want to know. That is what I want to know. I want to know what is exciting in your world as we start this Monday night. Remember, we don't fear change here. We don't fear change. We are broadcasting tonight on both Facebook and YouTube. Both Facebook and YouTube. Any problems with Facebook, Cassandra's got the link to YouTube there in the show comments for you. Oh, I am excited to be here with you. I'm excited to be here on this Monday night. It has been a busy Monday. What's going on? I mean, the stores had a decent traffic flow and everything too, but it's just been a day with a lot going on. What do I got going on my pile here? So many piles going on here tonight. Oops, not that one. That one I don't need. That one I don't need. But I am excited. No, the stores were busy today. We actually, both sides, furniture, clothing, it didn't matter what. People were out shopping today. In-store, online, didn't matter. If their credit card was good, we took it. We did. That was the theme of the day. Although we actually had some of those rare cash buyers today. People spending cash. What's up with that? Cash. You know? We did have some of that going on today, too. A little bit of everything. A little bit of everything in our world today. Let's get started tonight with our Good Morning, Good Night book. Let's get started with the Good Morning, Good Night book. That's how we start this program every night. Tonight is no different. Tonight in the Good Morning, Good Night book, we're on page 36 if you're following along in the book. Good morning. Relax your shoulders. You didn't realize they were all tensed up, did you? Me neither. Okay, let's go. Let's go. That is what we say. Let's go. That is the Good Morning, Good Night way. Let's see what we got here from Simon tonight. We do have a quote from Simon tonight. We are not accountable to numbers. What? How am I supposed to calculate that, Simon? We are accountable to people. We are not accountable to numbers. We are accountable to people. That's heavy. That's a little deep. But it's true. It's true nonetheless. It's true. You are accountable to people. Even if you're the boss, even if you are the name on the smokestack, you are accountable to other people. That is the truth. That is the truth. There's a few things going on in the world tonight that I need to keep you up to date on. So we gotta step into the world for a second here tonight because there's a few things going on that I want to keep you aware of. Instagram has announced a new update called Instagram Video. It's merged its video channels, both IGTV and feed videos into one easy to locate place. Well, ease to locate is all in the eye of the beholder. Now called Instagram Video. Instagram Video shows up under a new icon on an Instagram user's profile that looks like a play button. All Instagram feed videos and Instagram TV videos can be found there. But video is the way that Instagram wants you doing. So they want to see more videos and more things. We had people playing with that today, a little bit in our stores today, which was great. This is a surprise, but the definition of it is important. Almost half of Americans tried second choice products during the pandemic. Second choice products during the pandemic, almost half of Americans. I bet you the number is really higher, and people just don't know it. And what is a second choice product? Well, that's, you went in to buy Bounty paper towels and you came out with the store brand. That's a second choice. The first choice would be, hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. Dazzle, it is treat time. So that is viewed as a second choice, okay? If you remained with your first choice and Bounty was out of stock, that would mean you waited until Bounty was back in stock to get your first choice. And that's a really simple view of it. But as supply chain issues have exasperated, everything has become a second choice. You normally buy Charmin, and now you might have to buy one of the other brands, Scott. I don't know, toilet paper, or you picked out this color to paint your wall, but paint is on back order, so you chose a different color, or a different type of flooring, or a different type of material for something you were doing. And so second choice has become a thing during the pandemic. What are your two choices? We needed a door replaced here at the house, and the door that came from the factory all pre-painted was going to take 6 months to get, but the door that my contractor painted for us was going to be ready in a couple of weeks. So choices, you make these choices. And so I would argue that is actually much higher than this survey recognizes. But that actually plays well as we head into the holiday season. People are willing to forego what they originally had in their mind and get something like what they wanted. So this is going to be a very interesting holiday shopping season. A very interesting holiday shopping season. And it will be very interesting to see what people come out with. The other night, I did it the other night. I'm trying to look for my sheet on it. Hang on one second. I posted it the other night. Not sure where I posted, but I'll talk about it. There is a post out there. You'll find it in the NARDS private Facebook group, and I'm sure it's over at in the nards.org/resale strong. The Federal Reserve, our friends at the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell and all his buddies over there at the Fed, are very interested in small business credit and what is happening with you and your business from a small business credit perspective. And it is a relatively quick survey. It's probably a little longer than most of you'd like. It's probably going to take you about 5 minutes to whip through it. But it's a very important survey because it really is looking at what's happening with small businesses and their access to capital. So it's an incredibly important survey. So I urge you to take it. I have taken it. It goes right to policymakers at the Fed, and they are very concerned about how the markets are treating small business right now. And this is actually likely down the road. I mean, the Fed does this small business credit survey every year. But but it's really taken on new meaning in a post-pandemic, a continuing pandemic world, especially as support for the economy from the federal government has receded. So that is making this survey more important than ever in your access to capital. So I encourage you, I highly encourage you to take a look at that and take 5 minutes of your day. Click that link and do that. The big news today, and I've covered it before, but it is big news because it's in your inbox today. And if it's not in your inbox, it's probably in your spam folder. And either way, you should be on the lookout for it. Is an action required, an email that starts out, action required to continue selling branded or trademarked products. Action required. Okay, and this is key. And this is from our friends at Shopify. You've probably seen some of the other posts about it in all the resale groups today. It's been all over the place. Action required to continue selling branded or trademarked products. We notice that your store, blah.myshopify.com, appears to be selling or trademarked products. Specifically, your store has been flagged for selling products using, a lot of them today have been Michael Kors trademarks, a lot of these emails, but it doesn't really matter. Could be Coach, could be Louis, could be any of them. We'd like to continue supporting your business on Shopify, but first we require that you review and submit the attestation for the sale of branded or trademarked products for all branded or trademarked products on your Shopify store. Please carefully review the attestation to ensure your store's compliance. If we don't receive your attestation by October 25th, we may proceed with taking your store offline. If you need advice, or guidance on how to fill out the attestation, we suggest seeking an independent legal counsel. For general information about copyright and trademarks, check out our copyright and trademark page. Information on avoiding counterfeit goods while dropshipping is available here. Please let us know. Shopify, trust and safety. Yes, there's been many posts about it today. Many posts. As long as you are selling authentic goods, this is not a big deal. This is not a big deal. If you click through to the form, you will see that it is a very simplistic form. It is a form that will ask you who you are. How do we contact you? What is your business? Pretty simple stuff. Where do we find you? Okay, all that's pretty straightforward. Then it moves on to a couple attestation. Okay, the first two are that the first one is that you have never been removed from another shopping platform for selling fake goods. That you have not had you have not been removed from selling because of selling fake goods from another platform. That's the first one that you. And it's a checkbox. I have not been removed from another site. The second thing that you have to attest to, is that that you have not been sued or gone to prison for selling fake goods. Okay, if you have not been sued or gone to, you have not lost in court, okay, or gone to prison for selling fake goods, counterfeit goods, you check that box as well. 2 check marks so far were pretty good. Your name, your business name, your phone number. 2 check marks that you're not a crook. 2 check boxes, okay, that you are not a crook. Then the third box that you have to check, okay, there are 4 more boxes that deal with whether you are a licensed user. So like you own the trademark yourself. You do not own Michael Kors' trademark. You do not own Coach's trademark. You do not own Louis Vuitton's trademark. Or that they have licensed you to sell it. They have not licensed you to sell their goods. So you can't check that box. Okay? One of the other boxes says, oops, I didn't know I couldn't sell fake goods. But hey, I've removed them all from my site. Okay? As long as you were not selling fake goods, you do not have to check that box. The box that you do check, okay, that is most important, is I am selling authentic used merchandise. 100% authentic used merchandise from these brands. That's all there is to it. 100% authentic used merchandise. And then you electronically sign. Your name has to match on the signature line to the way you typed your name up above. If you used your middle initial up above, then you sign with your middle initial. If you didn't use your middle initial up above, you don't sign with your middle initial because it will not let you complete it. That is all there is to it. Do not stress over this. You do not need, unless you are doing something illegal, which you should not be doing anyways. But if you are doing something illegal, then you might need legal counsel. Okay, but other than that, this is a very simple hold up your hand and say, hey, I'm legitimately selling 100% authentic goods. I've never gone to jail for selling fake goods. And I don't sell fake stuff. Okay, that is all you have to do. This pops up from time to time. This will pop up even after you do this today. You will get another one of these scary notices at some other time. As long as you are still engaged in the sale of used goods, you will get this kind of notice periodically. Because the brands go through these cycles where they crack down and they're after things. And this is one of those cycles. We did this about 6 months ago, I want to say. We went through this. I went through this with a whole bunch of stores about 6 months ago. And here we are again. So if you did not get this email and you have a Shopify site specifically or any website, be checking your spam. Yes, I have, Adele. It makes my job easier when what's old is new again. It does make my life easier, okay? But you do have to do it. And more importantly, you have to keep an eye on your spam folder as well for it. And so keep an eye out for that. It's a real thing. Action required to continue selling branded or trademarked products is the subject line in the email. Don't ignore it. Don't delete it. Just take care of it. Hey, Jennifer, great to have you here tonight. So that's my big message tonight, okay? Take a breath. Let it all out. Walk around the building and scream. If you do that, your site will not be shut down. That's all you got to do. And again, if you are unsure about anything with selling fakes, if always go with the answer that if you think if it could be fake, don't sell it. Do not risk your reputation. Do not risk your business. Do not risk your store. Do not do it. We have so many authentication experts in this industry. Use the resources that exist there for you. There are wonderful stores. If you're not experienced in it, I mean, we are only marginally experienced. When did we start? Well, 2 years ago this fall, we started selling authentic luxury item or designer items. Right after the fall conference, we had we spent time training on it at fall conference, fall seminar a couple years ago. We had some extra time to spend on that. Then we worked on it, but we continue to work on it. I send my items out if I am unsure. If my team is unsure, we send it out to be authenticated. We don't do enough of it to be the absolute experts, and so we rely on people that are. It is just not worth it. People. Do not do it. Do not do it. But you know what you can do is this video and everything we talk about. This video and everything we talk about goes over to narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day. Noon, I tell you. All the files, all the links, they're all over there at narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, you can ring that bell so you know when another one drops. You can also share with all your friends in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody make it across the other side. I'm here every night at More 8 Than Ish, live in the Narts private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube. But if you have a question in between, just email me, Neil, Neil at ECIstores.com, Neil@ECIstores.com. No worry, Kitty. Glad you're here, even late. It was more really me, Kitty. I was on time tonight, or close to it. When we got home and we're trying to get early tomorrow, and Cassandra's like, go, and then dinner will be ready when you get off. So that's what I did. I hopped on quick. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we roll. Tonight, we're on page 36. If you were not here for our good morning. Relax your shoulders. Didn't realize you were all tensed up, did you? Me neither. Okay, let's go. Our good night tonight is good night. Relax those shoulders. Yes, relax them. The day makes them seize up on all of us. Woo, get some rest. Okay, folks, sleep easy. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah even. We will party again. We will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes you, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. It's time for dinner.